Jeez Louise. Let's go. We'll go Baltimore.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens. They left in the middle of a cold night in 1984, but the Colts are back, and we're underway in Baltimore. And Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Colts. And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me,
this will line up for the two-point conversion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 70 Timberwolf. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
in a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
It's on.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Second down and 4. Now it's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Martin, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
On third down, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. They run for the first time with Justice Hill, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Hill. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
Jackson. A dump off now to Hill. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
4th down, here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. To throw is Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
2nd and 10.
Hey, hey.
They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And the Colts are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And some room to work. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. 1st down.
18 on the play. First down.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd and 5. They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now it's Richardson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Here we go, here we go.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for 2 here. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Returning it, Justice Hill. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down. Jackson going to change things up a bit. Jackson now throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
39-yard line.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Second down, here's Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 71 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Colts 21, Ravens nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore.
And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 23. So a nice play defensively by the rookie. It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
Baltimore Ravens.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. They'll take this to the 46.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He'll get only a couple down to the 44. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Jackson looking to throw on third, and that's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. He's got his target. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike, and it's going to be caught. How about that one? They fake the spike, and it winds up a touchdown. That was a really good opening drive on a number of fronts. 10 plays, very methodical, set the tone.
So you know right now, if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're on the sideline saying, okay, what do we have to dial up in order to get off the field a lot faster? Because both sides are out there for 10 plays, but one side comes off energized, and the other side comes off with some questions.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
First down, Detroit.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Goff. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they... It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. is Williams. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp. 47 yards. And the Rams are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Brett Maher on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. They'll go again with Dobbins. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. For Kidder here, it's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. On the option right is Jackson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Dobbins diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
These two teams all tied after one. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have three tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. Now Stafford. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now Lamar changing the look. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Yeah, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyron Williams.
27 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead.
Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
At the 38-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Hey, report! Report!
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Lamar changing the play.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Rams are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That was well coached and even better executed, because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
On second down, here's Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Third down and 1.
Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. The final shot before the break, Stafford. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Ravens 7.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And he returns this to the 22.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And quickly they get to the line. On third down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Ravens first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety, being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. First and 10 inside the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
At the Rams' 26-yard line.
Here's Hill again on 2nd down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now it's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt is well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Back to the ground. It's Hill. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone.
And the Ravens have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Tucker now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
First down.
On first down, it's Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakura.
And he'll go down, and that that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stafford. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
The Ravens on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Hill. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Kyron Williams
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with a lead if they make a play.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Breaks through the contact.
And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Hill again on second down.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Oh, he fakes a spike. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Throwing now is Jackson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
That is intercepted.
John Johnson with the INT. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field. Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now it's Stafford. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Ravens' 10-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least he'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone.
This is 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
One last shot for Jackson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that,